MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Roger Connor gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lionel Barnhart.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lionel Barnhart. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Ready for another chance? Manuel Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Manuel Lopez.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Barnhart is right there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Lance McCullers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Ooh, what a play. What a diving stop, and he throws to second base. I know it's a fielder's choice, but that's a beautiful play. He didn't have any other shot to get anybody, but that was a nice effort.
Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here.
Smith the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort
now,
for him to this
two.
point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Catcher, number 40.
He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Grab ball right now, huh? Hey, we got no one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Got it. Turn it.
On the ground to second. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Coming to the plate now, Lionel Barnhart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Riding in once again, Hiroyuki Ito comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Joseph. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that. Ready once again, Lionel Barnhart.
Number 5, shortstop, Lionel Barnhart.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
All right, come on now.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lionel Barnhart. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Here you go. Let it fly.
drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Los Angeles take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Cubs, 6 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 20 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Earl Snyder will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Riding in once again, Renato Nunez. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, what a play. The throw. What a play. Just late. He's safe. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first.
Ready for another chance. Lionel Barnhart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
All right, let's sit on something you like right here.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His third home run of this series, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so...
Digging in to try it again, Renato Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Got two, roll
Back up the middle. 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Lionel Barnhart comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, way to drive it. Nice job.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, just trying to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, and drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're through.
No one out now.
Fielder number 32, Edward Otto.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Roll it up.
Joseph.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, the pitcher executed his pitch, put it on the outside half, and he rolls over, hits a ground ball.
Lionel Barnhart will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ball game as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on.
Hey, let her rip. What time?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Line drive to center field. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in, Tommy
Go,
Joseph.
boys, let's
He's
go.
2 for 3 thus far.
Tommy Joseph.
Hey, no one down here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now this is hit not all
Hey,
that
turn it,
hard
turn
out
it.
to second. Scooped up, and indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
7-5 tonight's final. Los Angeles get the
final
win
line
to
score
take a
tonight.
2-games to 0 series lead.
7
Craig
runs
Hum
on 9
struggled and gets the loss
errors.
after giving up 6
6 men on
earned.
base.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan
For the
Plesac,
Cubs,
Matt
5
Vasgersian,
runs
thanking you for
on
watching Major League
17
Baseball on MLB
No
Network.
errors.
Have a great
They
night.
left 18 runners on base.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Randall Barksdale gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game, and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Randall Barksdale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And I'm looking in the outfield at Alex Smith. The first thing I heard about this kid, steals bases. Then I saw him in person. He can fly. He can run with D. Gordon, Billy Hamilton. I put him in a race with all those guys.
Batting third.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Lionel Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Looking up is Contreras. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lionel Barnhart.
Lionel Barnhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Ready for another chance? Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Renato Nunez.
Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left.
There it is. Turn two.
Right to him. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Hey, we got one here.
Striding in once again, Manuel Lopez.
Manuel Lopez.
This ground ball. Turn 2 for you right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to
There you go.
second. This could be
Turn
2.
two.
The second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Lionel Barnhart, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Patterson rounds third and is digging for the plate, and that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Jock Peterson now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Peterson.
Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Again, a 1-2. High pop-up. Ito is there for it. And that's the third out. 2 runs on. Digging in to try it again. Mariano Silva. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Silva.
Hey, 2 here.
The 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hiroyuki Ito. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Strike him out. Clutch up right here.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. Lionel Barnhart will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And 5-5, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff.
Lionel Barnhart will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his 4th in the ball game as they jump ahead by 3.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(11-9) is how this one ends. The Los Angeles Dodgers We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. John Gray is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's coming off a 4-homer game. You know how hard that is? I mean, I've probably seen that happen maybe 3 times in the last 30 years, like once every decade. I'm looking forward to it.
Batting third, shortstop, Lionel Barnhart.
And there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and out of here. So in this series alone, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smell.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
Where he left off, Lionel Barnhart. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Jock Peterson.
The 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. So 3. Ready for another shot now. Lionel Barnhart, already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey, way to drive it.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Only one. Striding in once again, Lionel Barnhart, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
And gone into the right field bleachers.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint.
Digging in and looking for more. Lionel Barnhart, great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 0-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Ready for another chance? Mike Compton. He singled his last time up.
Mike Compton.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Ready once again, Manuel Lopez.
Second baseman, Manuel Lopez.
Hard hit ball to short. Barnhart is up with it. No problem here, 1 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Hiroyuki Ito. Hit hard to short. Barnhart gloves it. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit.
Malik Smith, the next to hit. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left.
There it is. Roll it up.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Throw into third. Too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to bat.
Now at the plate, Mariano Silva, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one. So he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his contributions.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 10 runs.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.